Aminin man natin o hindi, connecting with people makes us feel alive. To see someone, touch someone, and be with someone kind of makes you feel na you're not alone and there are reason to fight to stay sane. To give you hope that things are gonna get better.
Community quarantine is hereby imposed in the entire of Metro Manila, and in other areas the LGUs are advised to abide by the following guidelines, imposing localized community quarantine.
We're not just talking about an outbreak of COVID-19. What we're also seeing is an increase in the anxiety that people are experiencing. So it's really important to think about mental health as part of the public health response to COVID-19. Being in some form of isolation or quarantine is a challenging experience for your mental well-being.
When ECQ happened, it wasn't something that I thought would affect me that much because it was initially just 2 weeks. I'm Abigail Flores. I'm a senior student in UPB Niagao here in Iloilo, Visayas. My companion, right now in quarantine, is my elderly landlady. Just the two of us at home.
Isang kukunan ng body temperature ang mga pasahero bago makapunta ng city.
It wasn't a surprise na mag-lockdown for our safety. What we thought would just be something sa Cebu, something sa Manila, it got so close to us na parang naging frantic na lahat. Nag-start yung takot ng mga tao na we might already be infected without us knowing.
So I'm Ken Adrian Seg, and I work as a physical therapist in a hospital sa Pasig, tapos sa pediatric center. After the enforcement ng ECQ, sobrang struggle kasi yung mobility mo na cut off. In a way, mobility is a prerequisite for being a physical therapist. Wala kang vehicle, tapos you need a lot of documents for you to get past dun sa checkpoints. May apprehension, may worry. Yung worry mo being nagsimula sa sarili mo lang, maging concern mo na yung mga patients mo. I decided not to push through with my home care patients kasi sila vulnerable yung mga patients na yun. They're immunocompromised, they're relatively weak pa physiologically. So, frustrating yun kasi that's what we do. I'm really used to spending time with people. Since limited na mobility and hindi mo na siya pwedeng gawin normally, habang tumatagal yung period ng quarantine, nare-realize mo parang you can't really express what you feel. We're all alone minsan sa bahay kahit nandyan yung friends and family. Parang mamimiss mo pa rin yung mga people na you've made meaningful relationships with.
I'm Winnie Mea Marquez. I work as email support as isang BPO company. Initially talaga, nakakapanik at saka nakakakaba. We're all worried, especially kami ng mom ko. Kasi yung father ko was supposed to go back in the Philippines kasi he's an OFW sa Saudi. Eventually, we decided na hindi na lang muna pauwiin yung father ko because we realized na that's the best solution. Ang pinaka nahirapan lang din kami apart from dun sa general worry, yung constant thinking kung ano yung gagawin namin kapag wala na kami pagkain, kapag na-lockdown na kami, kapag may nag-positive and all of that first 2 weeks. So the stress really was high. We were feeling na symptomatic kami kasi parang nagmamanifest siya na may sipon kami, para kaming may flu, na over-fatigue kami and all that.
Many of you might not have experienced a situation like COVID-19 before. That's okay. The situation may be different, but the strategies for managing stress are the same. We advocate very heavily around social support being very good for your mental health, but the idea of isolation or quarantine means that that can be a little bit limited. That's not always the case. If possible, keep maintaining your social contacts within reason, if in person, according to the health guidance of your country. Otherwise, if you have this accessible to you, digital methods of communication or even phone is a really good way to keep maintaining your social contact. Would really strongly encourage carrying on with strategies that you have used in the past, which you have found to be helpful to you, which have helped you to relax or to minimize your stress or minimize anxiety, as long as they are helpful and safe for you. So meditation could be one of those activities and is something that they can implement now.
I'm coping well. Thankfully, yung routine ko with checking up on people, it really helped my relationships bloom in a way. So, secured naman ako now.
So yung thing kasi, probably because of Samsung, so
Nag-start na kami with the online consultation. It's really fun. I'm really having fun with interacting with people again, being a physical therapist. I'm confident that after a while, if it gets too bad, I will have people, I have friends, family that I can approach to help me process these things. And I'm willing to go through this trial together.
Nag-transition ako into work from home noong 3rd week na ng ECQ. Mas okay sa akin na nagkaroon ako ng ganitong klaseng opportunity para hindi ako masyadong magkaroon ng time na lang para mag-isip ng negativity. So yun, I just use it as an anchor. Pero may mga moments pa rin, especially kapag breaks and lunch breaks, na parang babalik ka sa reality. Ay, oo nga pala, pandemic nga pala. Ay, oo nga pala, may crisis.
I remind myself and remind the people around me na hindi po ito bakasyon, ito po ay crisis. And there is no one in the world that could tell me na tama or mali yung ginagawa ko, tama or mali yung the way I am responding or reacting to the crisis.
Seki, efe.
I have all of these activities, learning a language, doing my workouts, eating. It could include reading, listening to podcasts in my target language.
A list of people I will write a letter to.
I try to journal every day and list down ano ba talaga yung stress ko ngayon. That does not mean I'm okay. Every day is a different day, and not every day is as good as the next. Everybody's looking forward to be able to meet their friends again, for things to just go back to normal.
There's this piece of literature that stated, na parang ang sabi was, the first evidence of a civilization is not about the first pot or the first spear that was forged. It was the first broken bone. Because it means one human took a step to heal their part of the community, and that's the start of humans being social beings.
Beautiful tourist.
We need to start healing our broken bones. We have to start looking out for each other.